promised, as I promised, I said I'd start up with the open switch. Just wanted to show you what this system looks like when it's on the open with a game in it. It's a nice clean label, authentic Super Smash Bros. I verified it with my security drivers. Checked the board on it. It's Nintendo. It's no fake. See that? Start right up. There are no controllers connected. True, I ain't got a controller. But as you can see, this is what happens when you clean your system. See how clean this is? This is 1996 graphics. But that's a very nice, clean 1996 graphic. I could show you better if I had a controller. See? Safe turn off. So everything works. We're going to get back to business here. We're going to unplug it safely. It's as simple as that. I always unplug on both ends so you're not conducting any electricity. Another thing, don't overplug. I have to keep this one plugged in. That's your chromes. So, anyways, and TV. But you want to save 20% on your electricity bill. Think of a few items that you can unplug to keep the phantom power down. Look up phantom power on Google if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's basically silent power that's drawing from your system. And you could be saving money, lots of money, on your power bill. That you can be putting towards, I don't know, whatever your hobby is. Whatever you like, whatever lifestyles. You like going to the movies, put it towards a movie. You want to watch Netflix with a pizza. Get a pizza. Go out on dates, whatever. Okay. So it's something to think about. At nighttime, just unplug everything. Okay. So, not everything, but any heavy items that can conduct heavy amount of power like that amp over there. I don't use it. I unplug it. So it doesn't. It'll conduct power. As you can see, before I really reinstall everything, I'm going to give this shelf a nice wipe down. So it's a cleaning night. Wash my clothes. Clean my Nintendo. Make sure I don't put it in the wash right. Oh gosh, I got it right. Okay, we're good. Everything's good. Okay, so these are pretty basic systems to clean, to modify. You put lights in these bad boys. They're a lot of fun. You know how to really tune them up. You can go on YouTube and learn. That's the biggest thing about the reason why a lot of people buy these Fantastics, especially the blues. You can really see the lights on them. It's not only the value, it's the fun people have that they remember from like 1996 and kind of like that song by The Boss, Bruce Springsteen, Glory Days. I guess it'd be Spoon Man by Soundgarden, or for me, even Flow, and Pearl Jam. I've always been a big Pearl Jam guy. Daughter, good stuff. There we go. See? Some of the things why they won't go in place is because your switch is not in place. So if your switch is down in the on position, it'll lock it. So there, check all your corners. We're working on that. I have an old school DVD player, CD player, home theater system. I got a few around here. I got one in the kitchen I just picked up. So we're gonna get started on this. So anyways, my father actually taught me how to do that, just to have a little small cup to put things in. Oh, wrong screwdriver. Had to have a little fun with you. That's for taking out, removing the expansion pack. So here we go. There we go. So you just gotta reverse what you did before. Might as well put the flaps on it. And no, don't tighten it down too tight. You might think it's okay, but that's how you strip the threads on the screwdriver or on the bolt. Put it down snug. My late uncle, God rest his soul, I'm not going to mention his name out of respect towards his wife. He taught me something in life when he used to watch me working a ratchet when I was a young lad, and I would really rip something down tight, too tight. But you know, when you're a child, you don't understand that because you're still growing, you're still learning. So he calmly had a little talk with me and said to me, "You know, Francis, what you're doing wrong is you're going too fast and you need to make it snug tight. So take your time and go a little slower." He always had a little bit of a way of doing things, and you know, my father was the same way. That's Benoit Pouliot when he was a Sudbury Wolf of the Ontario Hockey League. Heard of Benoit Pouliot? He played for Montreal, and I think he was drafted there. When they went on to play for New York Rangers, had a Stanley Cup run against the Montreal Canadiens in the conference finals. You're wondering who my favorite hockey team is? Yes, it's the Montreal Canadiens. I wish any of you Leaf fans out there the very best luck. And same to you Jets fans, I hope it's an all-Canadian matchup. I'd love to see the Cup back in Canada. I know it won't happen under the circumstances that Montreal is in right now, general management wise. Need to say anymore. We all know. But as I am doing this YouTube video, it's pretty basic. There we go. Just checking for perforation, alignment. That's all that is. Okay. You gotta work on this stuff. And it's wintertime up here in Canada. There's not much snow, but there's lots of cold weather. It's kind of odd. I've been through Decembers where there's no snow. It's not fun. When I was younger, I used to go GTing. Me and my brother used to have this slick little slope go right past the house. We were lucky we didn't get hit by a car because our parents ran they still do, maple syrup business. And come right up past the house. But then you had your steering on it. I had the Wayne Gretzky version. Yeah. of the GT. That was a pretty cool model back then. It was all white with blue skis. Like a rectangular handle. When working at these electronics, you just gotta loosen up. If you have a favorite type of music, mine's I Am Mother Earth right now, because I like to support Canadian rock bands. And I like a lot of rock bands. I like American rock bands. I like them all. But, yeah. If you ever want to get into I Am Mother Earth, I definitely recommend any of their music. 8 seconds, that has an automatic shut off if nothing is conducting electricity through it. So I just gotta fix this. Lots of them are good. Start with their first album. Might be Dig. I don't know. Because there's a lot of hidden stuff that's may have been released or released in limited quantities due to certain amounts. Like, bands only have a certain, they have a budget. Basically, everybody else does. Oh, jeepers. I almost made a rookie amateur mistake. See, that's why it wasn't going on. There we go. Okay, let's see how this boy's going in. Yeah, it only goes to a certain height. Yeah, I better keep it at that. Pretty sure this is the second last screw. Okay, we'll just leave it right there. Oh, it's almost back together. As you can tell, I enjoy working on this stuff. I like to have fun. As you saw there, turn on that Smash Bros. I like to test stuff. Just make sure it's all working also. But I am an extremely good video gamer. Went through a rough spot in my life, and it really helped me cope with things. But now I only play about 20 minutes a day, and you can get a lot more done if you know how to play the video games. 20 minutes. Okay. As I'll get older, I'll still do it, and I have more priorities. I wouldn't say priorities, but you know, if I meet someone, lady, that will come first in some ways, but yeah. But you find time, you can get it done. You can get things done at night time. This only takes like maybe roughly 20 minutes, 30 minutes roughly. It's all in how you do it. But to do a good job, you gotta take your time. It's about 3/4 of an hour. That's what I take. Sometimes an hour. want it to work correctly. Make sure it's electrically safe. I have a lot of experience with electricity and electronics. My father actually has a friend, and I actually got to work with him a little bit on my father's shed, and he showed me how to install light fixtures. So I do know how to do electrician work sometimes, if I want to, but I don't have a license. But it was under an apprenticeship, so it was okay. See, as long as you're supervised and you sign a waiver that says that you legally can work on something, there's no reason why you can't. But that needs to be tightened up just maybe an inch. You don't want these things loose. And I take pride in my work. Okay. I don't know about you guys out there and gals watching this on YouTube land, but I'm pretty excited about the Nintendo 64 Classic arriving. Oh, we're out. We are done. Just gotta put the expansion pack back in it. That sounds good. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, it won't fit. There, it fits. See, it's the color of the top, that can have no effect on you. You work long hours, you kind of get tired, and you feel the strain, We all do. We're all working class people that watch these videos. As how can you afford the internet if you can't? But it's tough. There are people out there that are struggling, and life isn't always fair to everybody. So always be thankful that you have a meal on your plate and friends to talk to. I've been doing well myself, but you see that blue Strat over there? I finished the last payment on it. All I had was $34 in my account, and that was the final payment. And I had zero. All I had was a great big casserole bowl full of Kraft dinner. And I had to eat that for 2 whole weeks. But during that whole time, I realized how rough it is. Some of those people have it. And maybe when you sit down to your Christmas feast, think of the person that's out in the streets that's begging for change or a warm meal. Because they're human too. Sorry. At one time they had nice meals and all that, and it's we have these flashy things. We got these nice PS4 Pros, and we got these Marshalls, and we got these Strats and these Gibbs. That's nice. But something I do every paycheck, and buy a whole bunch of cans of food, and this person put up a donation box right outside their house. We have book boxes all over the town I live in, currently I reside in. So I go all the way down to that donation box and I refill it with food. I help out Um, it's it's discouraging. Some of these people have serious disabilities, and they're not. You know, it's tough. You know, like, could they get a job? Yes, but sometimes it's hard on them. You know, they're fighting something, or they're addicted to something. And people have to realize that, and maybe do something nice at Christmas. So if you ever see somebody on the street, it's near Christmas time, you have a restaurant coupon, why not? Just give it to them. If it's a Mickey D's or wherever, you know. Try to be kind to them. Don't be afraid to put clothes and leftover clothes in the donation bins. Do the right thing. And when you're fixing these systems, make sure you do the right thing. If you can't do it right, then get somebody that can do it right. I'd like to close with that. Just want to say thank you for watching this very long video. It's a 2-part piece, and yeah, it took me a little time, but it seems pretty good now. Ooh, that one is not, but anyways, I'm gonna tighten that up, and you have yourself a good time right there. Might have to take that apart again and lock the wheel. Anyways, I'll see you later. Bye now.